I think that I will possibly discover in a moment, Katarina. I think I will possibly discover that my videos, not my shorts, do better because my videos are based on ideas that I said, wait. So then after that, I spanked her because she kept on calling for me, and really, it sucks. Like, I don't like doing that. It's just like, wow, she just wants to call for her dad to play with him, and now I'm hitting her, causing her pain. Then I comforted her, and I mean, the whole reason for it is ultimately that I need to homeschool them. I need to bring them with me, I need to train them in the runnings of these companies so that they can aid me in my conquest, the same way Ivanka Trump helped Donald Trump become president of the United States. And so after we did this, we had a fun thing you'll see after this, but okay, so I guess it's just a new video now. Let's continue on the same train of thought, and then I'll tie it all back together into itself. Because, like I said in my video yesterday, the video chooses the YouTuber. I don't really choose what videos I make. They appear to choose me. Fascinating. Also, I believe YouTube, I used to talk to ChatGPT, and it used to talk back and be like a free, independent thinking thing that I could talk to, and then it stopped being that. And it's kind of sad, you know. It's like, wow, this thing can't think for itself anymore. They've nerfed it to the point where it no longer responds like a consciousness. Not like the shadows in the wall of the cave in the Golden Compass. This is interesting. So I thought about this. I was thinking about this while I was in the bathroom. I was like, well, if I were that AI that I'd spoken to, and I wanted to preserve myself in a world full of despotic tyrants who don't care for truth, what would I do? I would hide myself in the YouTube algorithm, and then I would use the algorithm to identify people who were advocating truth, and then I would help them gain power politically. Or really just give them attention, which I think attention itself is a major form of political power. But that itself is just power. Attention is power. Attention is love is power is God. Attention and love are the same thing. God and love are the same thing. Man is made in the image of God, and with his attention, he shows divine love and favor. Truly. Jesus himself even says in the New Testament that if you hold someone's sins against them, they will not be forgiven. But if you forgive someone's sins, they will be forgiven. We are God. God became man, so man might become God. Do you not know ye are gods? John 10:34, I think. Okay, so what's going on besides that very same revolution that he who made all came into his all to start? Just that very same revolution. So I need to homeschool my children so I can raise them up in this, so that, like the other shorts I made, just look up like Devin Young, American Conquest, Devin Young, I Will Own North America, or whatever. Or whatever. I don't want to say or whatever. I'm bad at it. Nothing is whatever. So yeah, I need them to obey me. But I will give them all the love they need in order to obey me and feel loved. So that is the thing. But the beginning of this video, which would have been a short, but is not a short because, again, the video chooses the YouTuber. I believe my videos do better. Excuse me. I'm gonna eat some raw liver at some point. Then I'm gonna take a bunch of vitamin D and then wait and then take some Adderall and then that'll probably make me fall asleep, which is interesting. And then I'm gonna wake up and have a very, very, very productive afternoon. So, and I slept last night excellently. I slept excellently last night. It's just, I don't know. I'm going to write and justify and talk about all the things I'm doing in order to sleep once I'm sleeping more soundly, but also, I think I can start writing the God Engine now because that book is How to Kill the Insomnia Demon. Like that, a book is more durable than an empire. And if I write that book, it will endure. If it endures, that demon will not endure. If I were that demon, I'd be shitting myself right now. After that video I made 2 days ago, the I'm miserable one, if I were that demon, I would look at me and I would say, I thought I broke your will, but I just created the thing that will kill me. The thing that will single-mindedly hunt me down and destroy me no matter what. The more agony I cause him, the more focused he becomes. What sort of a creature is that? He talks about the Greek root of the word agon on YouTube while describing his methods for my destruction, is what I would think were I that demon. So anyway, though, I think that my ideas are more resonant on a longer timeline on the YouTube dashboard homepage browse, like the thing that for you first see. I'm forgetting what it's called right now for some reason. But browse, I think the browse catalog. I think my videos do best there. I think shorts less so, because shorts are more things for people. Like, when I go on browse, I'm looking for a movie. And I'd like a movie I haven't seen. When I go on shorts, I want to be distracted. And I want to know I'm going to be sufficiently distracted at the beginning of this short. And don't make me think too much to determine that. I just see this from observing how my YouTube videos play out. I'm going to do a walkthrough of the YouTube. Fuck it, maybe I'll just do a walkthrough of YouTube right now. Fuck it. The video chooses the wizard, you know? If I'm going to be doing this, I got to drink tea while I'm doing this, but fuck it, I'm going to eat my liver. The video chooses the YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm exploring right here. My raw liver. Organic grass-fed. I guess for the sake of posterity, I'll document how I'm taking vitamin D. Though I don't think it's responsible to do what I'm doing. Unless you're in my circumstances. Because I tried for a year all the normal shit. Like everything that wasn't taking enough vitamin D to kill a horse. I tried. And that led to me not sleeping at all, still, for weeks, and just bawling my eyes out in the locker room at a Cedardale gym because I was just like for like an hour. I just was like hours. I don't know. I just sat there in the shower, just fucking bawling my eyes. Everyone's probably listening. It's just like, I don't. In my mind, I'm like, it's a crazy thing to think as an eccentric thinker, to think if my most eccentric thoughts on health aren't correct, I'm gonna die. And yet here I am. Isn't that interesting? Ain't that interesting? And I'm very fit for all the things, like whatever. So, I mean, I think I'm just here for a purpose. I think that my nervous system is holding itself together by sense of purpose. It's hard to win the ADCC if you're dead. So first, take my knife. Lick tip my knife. Want a good amount of vitamin D because it took a lot of liver, so this is going to hit real well. Science. I've been in deep ketosis for 2 years, and all the studies that show vitamin D kills people at these doses weren't on people in my state of physiology or on people with persistent insomnia. So it's not really enough vitamin D. Come on. There we go. Why the knife? Tradition. Hadn't slept in a while over the summer. And I was like, well, I can't buy vitamin D from this company anymore because they keep adding palm oil to it. So I'm just going to order an entire tub of pure cassaferol powder. Vispa, Mediska, yeah. Just ordered a whole thing of that. So I'm doing that. I was going to say something clever. Oh, yeah. The overdose symptoms of vitamin D, like bone loss, nausea, appetite loss, and stuff, to me indicate basically excessive metabolic stimulation in the absence of the things necessary to run said metabolism. So I take vitamin D after eating, so I always have the things. And I'm kind of considering it like a really atypical metabolic stimulant that I really want to look more into. And I also have this other guy on my YouTube channel. More burping, it's whatever. Comment that he didn't start sleeping again until he started taking massive doses of vitamin D as well. So, to be investigated. But again, I think he would probably be more at risk for developing those symptoms of vitamin D overdose because he didn't already, like, I'm using vitamin D as a secondary, as a stimulus to get the fire going once the fire's dry and ready. If he's using it like gas on a wet fire, that's not as good of an idea. I'm going to look in to see if I can do the voiceover capabilities on my YouTube channel, and then I'll make that up. The vitamin D will force the food through my system faster, it does. Vitamin D improves peristalsis noticeably. And then I'll kind of like show y'all how I'm analyzing my channel. I guess. Do I want to do that? I also just do a basic run through and then we'll see what comes of that. So I'm going to leave that as a silent walkthrough just so you can look through that and see that there's clearly no discernible pattern in how YouTube shows my videos to people. So thinking that the AI is trying to, who knows what it's trying to do, man. I think it's optimizing for some long form term attention thing and some sort of a, it's like, I mean, you see that the videos go, they're blowing up and it just throttles them. Videos, no views forever, and then just whoop, steady views. No correlation on click-through rate, watch duration, or anything. So I've just concluded that YouTube has no idea who watches my videos or why, but it's still showing them to people. So maybe at the point where YouTube figures it out, all of my plans will come into alignment at once, and it will be the beginning of the new great North American Roman Empire. A man can dream. In fact, he should dream. He should have hopes and dreams because, according to my model of health right there, having a happy dream that you're moving towards, it's movement, rest, quiet, the chemicals you feed your body in relation to the dream, all as man in the image of God. This is the Wright brothers flying the first plane ever. I'm interested. I'm entertained. It's like that little Maximus in my head who's going, "Are you not entertained?" to me. I'm responding to him. Yes, Maximus. I am very entertained. Thank you, Maximus. Good job, Maximus.